confidence here.
Well, he certainly does, as he was able to complete a couple of higher percentage passes early. Now throwing the ball with a great deal of confidence, and we've seen him go downfield a little more, and he's got receivers making plays for him.
This is in trouble, though, and it is picked off by Baron Miles. His league-leading 8th interception, 57th of his career, and this was not a well-thrown football.
No, Kerry Joseph lofted this one. Arlen Bruce was well overthrown on the play. Decent time and protection for Joseph from his offensive line. Good job by the right tackle Ramsey working against Wake. Baron Miles from his free safety spot ranges over the top. You see Kerry Joseph beyond frustration to anger at himself for that one.
First turnover of the ball game.
Looked like Joseph got a little greedy after the success of the third quarter on that ball. Trying to go for all the marbles on one play.
Again, Jarius Jackson. Handoff, right side, with running room again is Logan. Stephon Logan. Still on his feet. Remember that cartoon, The Tasmanian Devil? He just keeps spinning and spinning and going.
Well, you can just feel the momentum of those two plays. The interception with the Toronto Argonauts pressing to tie this football game took the wind out of the Argonauts' sails and quieted this crowd. And Stephon Logan took advantage of that opportunity. A team maybe caught a little bit flat.
Logan now over the century mark here tonight. 13 touches. Play action, Jackson. And finally brought down. Jonathan Brown also in on the tackle along with Real Johnson.
Well, a good job here by Real Johnson, number 7, defensive end, to stay at home on this play. He doesn't bite too hard on the run fake, so he doesn't allow Jarius Jackson to get outside. Jackson gives him a little fake, but Johnson's in good position, keeps a hand on him and doesn't allow him to escape. Is able to hold him up enough for a little bit of help to get there and make the play.
Well, the Argos defense trying to hold the BC Lions here and get their offense back on the field. Lots of time left here in the fourth quarter. Jarius Jackson doesn't like the look of that setup, so he'll come over to the sideline and takes a timeout. Let's go back to that interception. Again, Baron Miles couldn't have had an easier pick if he had called for it himself.
Well, keep an eye on the middle receiver here, Arlen Bruce. Looked like some miscommunication between he and his quarterback, Kerry Joseph. Joseph expected him to stay high on that corner route. In other words, keep it a little steeper, go a little bit deeper after his break, whereas Bruce kept it flat. And that may have been the reason why the ball was nowhere near the receiver.
Jackson rockets one for Simon. Oh! In and out of his hands. Saw the strong arm there of Jarius Jackson. Geroy Simon usually brings those in.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Jarius Jackson had thrown this ball a half second earlier, we'd probably be talking about a touchdown right now. But this one hung up just enough that it allowed Pete Hunter to catch up right at the end and get that arm in there, because Simon had to slow up a little bit to wait for that ball. If that one's thrown just a touch earlier, Geroy Simon catches it in stride because he had that separation that Jock talked about in the opening.
Here's a fake. Paul McCallum has running room, tons of it, and the first down. So Jarius Jackson better get off the phone. He's going to be needed on the field. Don't be surprised if they go after Geroy Simon and Pete Hunter again, but look at this.
Well, we talk about the need for contain all the time on defense. Same thing in special teams. Tyler Scott, number 15, needs to rush to the outside shoulder of that up back and watch the ball be kicked. He got caught going to the inside. They pinned him in there. That's what allowed McCallum to escape to the outside.
38-year-old Paul McCallum. Jarius Jackson in the shotgun. And off again to Logan. Stephon Logan. Boy, the stutter step that he has. Gets up. Look at the smallest guy on the field in the face of one of the biggest guys. He is so tough to bring down.
Well, Stephon Logan, Charles Roberts, almost mirror images of each other.
There they are.
The sort of Charles Roberts Sr. and Jr. we're seeing here.
Flown scat backs. Jackson again. A little out pattern here. Jason Claremont for the first down and more. Both BC quarterbacks having success in the air here against the Argo secondary.
Yeah, good job here by Jarius Jackson throwing the out route to his slot, Jason Claremont. Good effort here from Jason Claremont. Schulte talked about the toughest receiver in the Canadian Football League, shaking off would-be tacklers to pick up a couple extra yards.
Harris Jackson coming to the near side here. Jarius over the middle again. Caught! Logan fumbled the football. It was Lyle Green who fumbled the football. The Argos have it back. There's a penalty flag on the field thanks to Pete Hunter, who brought it back. We'll be back. All-Star voting on now. Go to futureshop.ca/all-star and vote for your favorite player today. So a fumble by Lyle Green. Kenny Wheaton on the hit. Pete Hunter recovered, but then a penalty. Jonathan Brown hit on Kelly Bates. The Argos do have the football. Kerry Joseph is in trouble. Lets it go. Robertson. Jamal Robertson makes something out of nothing for the Argos. And it looks like a first down.
Well, this is two guys making something out of nothing. BC brings the pressure. Secondary blitz. Jerome Dennis coming off the edge. But Kerry Joseph using his legs to keep that play going. A good run after the catch by Jamal Robertson.
Inside 10 minutes now. Joseph again lets it go. Penalty flag. Might be a holding call against the Argos here. Looks like it is against Toronto. And they're going to move the ball back. There's Tyrone Williams, behemoth lineman.
Holding. Toronto number 25. It's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Robertson the call. Let's go back to the turnover here by the Lions.
Well, on this play, they lined Lyle Green up as a tight end, and he slipped up the seam. Uncovered. Pete Hunter was actually the man he beat. Green sort of lost his bearings when he hit the ground. When he got up, Kenny Wheaton was right there with the strip. Pete Hunter redeems himself with the recovery. Argos football.
Here's the rush again. Joseph can't escape. There it is. He gives it off. What a play. Robertson tripped up.
Now this is a play that's called a drop back pass. When you see the things that Kerry Joseph has done on the last couple of plays when he's been scrambling, it makes you think, why wouldn't the Argos want to get this guy on the run a little bit more? This is Flutie-esque. The little shovel pass, looking like a point guard dishing off the ball on that play. Kerry Joseph keeping his eyes downfield, looking to make a play as he moves around.
First and 10 again. Quick hitter. Oh, dangerous pass. for Arlen Bruce.
You know, and just going back to those couple of plays, Don Matthews, I asked him yesterday why he decided to make the change back to Kerry Joseph at quarterback. Was it that he wanted more experience facing BC? Did he think his mobility would be more valuable? Was it something Cody Pickett had done? He said no, he thought Pickett acquitted himself pretty well for a guy getting his first CFL action, but he's just looking for one of these two guys to step up and grab the job. Tell you what, Kerry Joseph looks like a guy who wants this job.
Pickett with that helmet on the sideline. 8.5 to go, fourth quarter. One touchdown lead for the Lions. Robertson can't pick up that first down, and so once again, game of field position now as Vanderjagt will have to come out and kick it away.
Well, tough first half from Kerry Joseph, but he's done a good job moving the football here in the second half of this football game. This is as well as we've seen Kerry Joseph play in double blue.
And two returners back for Vanderjagt. Sends Smart near his goal line. Argos converge and brought down. 52-yard kick, 2-yard return, 7-point lead BC. Canadian, this is our game.
And Buck Pierce, another solid effort for the BC Lions, but again, those nagging injuries forcing him out of the lineup. Stephen Logan having a productive night in the backfield. Jamal Robertson doing the same for the Argonauts, and Kerry Joseph, tough first half, but he's bounced back well here in the second. Keep the Argos in contention.
Argos have not been able to contain this guy, Stephen Logan, as he gives Jarius Jackson and the Lion offense some breathing room.
Stephen Logan, that great lateral movement. You see the offensive line, they're stretching to the right, forcing everyone to the right. And Stephen Logan's just going to pick the first hole, make a cut, and get it upfield. They get that defensive line, the front seven, running sideways with their blocks. Logan starts off pushing them to the sidelines and then turns his shoulders north-south.
Just over 7 minutes to go. Jackson with the pitch. Logan again following the lead of his blockers. Claude Harriott with the tackle.
Well, nice job on this play, getting out in front by the left tackle, number 56, Rob Murphy, leading the way through on this one. He gets to pull and lead on, watch him on number 35, Kevin Iben. He just launches Iben out of the way, creating a little bit of room for Logan to turn it upfield. Rob Murphy is back to playing like Rob Murphy. Schultz talked about that nastiness, but just in terms of his technique, dominance, physicality at the line of scrimmage, this is the kind of form that has made Rob Murphy the league's most outstanding lineman the last 2 years.
2nd and 3. Roberts did not get that first down.
And once again, number 10, Willie Pyle, knifing in off the edge, was the first man to make contact in the backfield and allow this play to happen. Keep an eye on Pyle. Far left side of that defensive formation.
In fact, he lost a yard, so it will be 3rd down. Paul McCallum will kick it away. Big night for Willie Pyle here. He's been in on a number of plays.
And on that one, it looked like 2 blockers passed him up. 2 guys that had an opportunity to take him. Based on the number of plays Willie Pyle has made tonight, he should be the first guy they make sure they get after.
Stokes still on his feet up near his 50-yard line. BC leads by 7.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.